Domestic concerns dragging on stocks today as investors got hung up on some disappointing earnings results from Walgreens as well as Carnival, the cruise line operator. Let's go to Deborah Kostroun, who's got the latest from the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah.
Well, thanks a lot, Pimm. And, for the past 3 days, the market was higher, but today kind of taking a little bit of a breather. We're slightly lower, but the volume very light. And we're also back to concerns about the debt crisis in Europe. And, the debt crisis had really kind of fallen off the radar. The concern there is about a permanent rescue fund being considered by EU finance chiefs. Also, Walgreens, Pimm was mentioning that, dropping the most since October 2008 after their earnings. That retailer really being hit with rising commodity prices, including fuel, of course, just like the rest of us, Pimm.
Now, Deborah, speaking of higher fuel prices, right, we saw today, if we can, crude oil closing at what, about $104 a barrel? That's West Texas Intermediate crude.
Yes, and of course, Pimm, you know what that means. That means the big users of oil saw their share price decline. Stocks like FedEx and also UPS, along with many of the airlines like American and also Delta Airlines, also lower. Also, in a much anticipated move, Research in Motion saying that its BlackBerry Playbook tablet computer will go on sale April 19th through retailers like Best Buy to take on the iPad. Here's a quick comparison of that. The Playbook and the iPad are the exact same price. The Playbook does have a smaller screen, so it can fit in a jacket pocket, so much more portable. But the big question out there is the App Store. Apple's App Store, of course, second to none. The App Store for Research in Motion, certainly not as developed. And after the bell, we did get earnings from Jabil Circuit releasing their earnings and saying that their plant in Japan not affected by the earthquake. They predicted their third quarter to be much better than analysts expected. That stock moving sharply higher here in the after-hour session. Back to you, Pimm.
Thank you very much, Deborah Kostroun, reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.